Hip-hop, music or lifestyle? From its Caribbean roots to suburban America, hip-hop has evolved. It became a culture of crime, money, sex, and hate. Every day another life is lost, another child neglected, another future uncertain. Many embrace this culture, others just want out. American churches spend thousands of dollars on overseas missions, offering their prayers, their support, and their money. Yet the inner city goes virtually unnoticed. Some say it's too dangerous. Others, they're beyond all hope.
My whole life it was bent on getting some change, getting some fame. Funny how things could change.
The beat coming from the car on the street is topping the charts. It's in movies and video games. It's defining a generation. It has influenced many people, including John Chambers, a student at Missouri Baptist University.
A lot of people look at hip-hop as a type of music. I beg to differ with that. I say that hip-hop is the culture.
Hip-hop is the culture, it's the way of doing things. It's the way you think, the way you carry yourself, the way you feel about different areas of life.
Hip-hop, as the world presents it, is a culture that endorses sex, drugs, money, cars, alcohol.
The hip-hop style is new, but the idea is not. People have been combining rhythmic speech and music since the 1600s. Hip-hop as we know it today began in the 1970s as party and dance music. The MC set rhymes to instrumental samples of pre-produced music. It is likely the most original music force that has come around in the last 30 years.
1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Dr. Lad Fazold, Fine Arts Division Chair and Music Professor at Missouri Baptist University, believes that music has a profound effect on the mind.
We know that the way music is performed and presented can affect the way people think about it, and sometimes it's how we perceive it. And if we listen to certain types of music, we're going to have certain reactions.
Rap reflects life in the inner city. Its lyrics expose the culture and how people live. Marcus Gray knows this from his experience growing up on the streets of St. Louis.
They put to words in ways that was so artistic that you felt like these dudes was your big brothers and they was your parents, you know what I'm saying? So when they would do that over beats, it was more than just music. It was like, these dudes, my heroes.
Streets are crying out, crying out.
Sex, drugs, violence, gangs, flashy jewelry, all are glamorized and idolized through rap music. The genre is tainted by worldliness and sensuality.
We bound. This music, this hip-hop that is going on today, man, is bounding people.
Rap artists have been influenced by the hip-hop culture. How is it affecting the generation we live in?
Secular rap it's like a circle. This is your lifestyle. You listen to the music, and the music, it gives you encouragement to continue to live the lifestyle.
Jeremiah Jackson, a Christian rapper, has a heart for inner city youth affected by the message of secular rap.
What is a little girl gonna do if that's all she hearing? Jump up on it, get up on it, ride up on it, come on, I'ma let you see it. If a little girl hearing that every day, 24/7, when that little girl get a little older, what her mind gonna be like?
The vices embedded in rap are not limited to the hip-hop culture, but it's where they are the most prevalent. Teen sex is one of the biggest issues plaguing the inner city. St. Louis ranks 7th in the nation among teenagers with the increase of syphilis. HIV cases have risen by 25% in the last year. Substance abuse is also common in the inner city. Travis Tyler, former gang member, has witnessed firsthand the abuse of drugs and the devastating effects it has on a family.
When I got around 12 years old, my mother, she started doing drugs. She was on crack. My aunt, she was on drugs. They usually stayed together, so I was in a household all the time with drug users running back and forth in and out of our house. Before I turned 21, I probably saw my dad probably like 5 times, like in my whole life.
Dr. Philip Popejoy is the founder of Inglo Christian Counseling. He works with troubled youth on a daily basis.
when you're dealing with the inner city, what you're already dealing with is a breakdown of family values.
When youth are not given the necessary love, care, and nourishment at home, they look elsewhere to fill the void. For most, gangs are the solution. They can be found in every major city in the United States.
Gangs offer you a perversion of what the family structure is supposed to be like. I mean, you got camaraderie, people who mentor you, people who they educate you. And then there's a sense of love. There's a sense of compassion.
Rap has been corrupted with explicit content. It teaches inner city youth how to live, how to talk, even how to dress. Music is not about praising a culture. It has a much greater purpose.
God created us with the need to have music. That's what the Psalms were all about.
We about to take it to the streets and scream from the rooftop, from the hood to the birds to the booth to the boondocks.
There is an underground movement that is targeting hip-hop. It is using the very musical style that birthed the culture as an outlet for a radically different message.
That's why I do what I do. That's why I do gospel rap. That's why I'm into praise and worship. Because I want to counterattack what this music is doing to us, man.
We've been struggling for too long. Seems like we always caught up in now. Every time we look around, something going down. Nothing's better than this loving Christ.
Christian rap combines the hip-hop culture with the gospel message in a way that is easily understood.
Just like with missionaries, when they go to another country, they learn the language of the people. They learn the language so they can communicate with them and say this in their language. And that's what I want to do with rap music.
Stereotypes suggest that secular rap and Christian rap are the same because they sound the same. Even though the artists speak, dress, and act similar, their message is not.
They hear the similar artistic style, but when they hear the gospel message, that's when a twist comes. And it always worked because we've connected with them culturally, but we've also introduced them to the Creator and the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Christian rap is a way to reach people who are influenced by the hip-hop culture. It is a method equipped to serve and minister more effectively to the people.
Because I listen to a lot of Christian rappers and they talk about things that certain preachers can't really word like rappers do.
Music is a very powerful tool that greatly affects people's emotions.
Plato at one time said that, let me make the songs of the nation, I care not who makes the laws. And the whole idea is that the music does affect the way people think.
The passion of the music is something that captures the imagination of the individual. The lyrics, which to most of us, we don't have a clue as to what they're saying. But the young people that it's directed